Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to plan for the week of October 12th. But before I get to that, I want to show you how the weeks of September 28th and the current week, October 5th, have gone, and show you my October monthly spread. All of these I filmed videos on, I just have not had the time to actually record a voiceover and edit them. Let's get into it. So the last plan with me I uploaded was this one for September 21st. I'll leave a link to that below. But the following week was a pretty busy week. So Sunday night, Sunday, the 27th, was our year anniversary for getting our pup. If you follow along with my budget with me, you'll probably know she has had issues as far as her food goes, and we had to do an elimination diet with her. We got her a pup pie. It was supposed to be sensitive diet friendly, elimination diet friendly. All the ingredients in it were ingredients she has had in the past on this diet. Well, it didn't agree with her so much, and so literally from the 27th until the 2nd, we were having diarrhea issues with her. Put her back on strictly just kibble, like she wasn't getting biscuits or anything. And I can't say that too loud because she's on the love seat staring at me, but she was having issues overnight where like she would make a mess in the kennel, and I know she didn't mean to. She knew she didn't mean to, but it was just ongoing. Every couple of hours we were up with her. And I say that because what I had planned for this week did not include that. It did not include that little snippet of life. The major things that were going on for this week were my daughter's sleep study, and then we had therapy sessions. Now, because my pup was being the way she was, we had to take her to the vet. We got medication to help her stop her diarrhea and whatnot, but it was an interesting week. And all of that brings me to, well, here's my October spread. All of that brings me to now this week. On the 29th, I had called to set up my daughter's appointment with the ENT as a follow-up from the sleep study, and they scheduled it for the 5th. If you're new to my channel, if you haven't seen many of my planning videos, we live very rurally. We live 30 minutes outside of the closest town. That's also where my kids go to school. We live 30 minutes away from town, 30 minutes away from the grocery store, 30 minutes away from basically anywhere we would want to be, with the exception of a couple things. The orthodontist we live an hour and a half away from, the ENT we live an hour and a half away from. So sometimes I need to incorporate more drive time in than what is considered normal for us. And that's what went on here, is that with this ENT appointment scheduled, I knew we would be gone for a huge hunk of the day. And we actually didn't get back closer until 5. Like, I had wildly underestimated how long this appointment would take. This appointment left us with 2 new referrals. That was not anything that I had known going into the week. The only things I knew going into this week were her ENT appointment and my son's IEP meeting, which was yesterday. Today's the 9th. This ENT appointment, we left with 2 new referrals, and one of them they had actually scheduled for the following day. Was either take this appointment or wait until mid-November. And so I decided to take this appointment. The second referral I actually do have to wait until mid-November for anyways. But this appointment was nothing I had planned either. And again, it was at the same hospital that this ENT is at. It's again another hour and a half drive away. Wednesday was basically, because of these 2 appointments, Wednesday was school for her, and I mean, my other 2 as well, but it was mainly we had to focus on her schoolwork and trying to get her caught up from 2 days that she did not have her at-home learning. And so everything from this day that I had wanted to do didn't get done. Yesterday, my son had his IEP meeting. I actually didn't get home until close to 11. And then with dance last night, picking them up and all that stuff. The big thing tonight is my son has another game. Our state has, well, I don't even think our state has. Our school district has opened up marching band to the entire band. They're no longer on squads. And this is another home game that he is allowed to go to. They are not allowed to go to the away games, and the away marching band does not come to the home games. I need to leave at 2:20 at the absolute latest. To get down and pick them up by 2:50, I need to drop my son's dinner off. He will eat at some point in here while they rehearse. My middle will just be hanging out with me. He's not doing anything after school currently. And then my husband will pick them up, and I will try to edit this video rather than scripting things. Hopefully I can get it up. But that's kind of how these weeks have gone on. Now, next week is a little bit different. They're starting to implement 5 days a week, and that was not anything I knew when I set this up. They had the board meeting on the 1st. So next week's a little different. Next week my daughter goes in these 2 days. There is no school at all on this day. And then they all go in Thursday and Friday as if they were still split into hybrid groups. And then Monday, all the buildings are 5 days a week. So next week's going to be a little bit different. I have my list here of things that I would like to get done this week. It's kind of off on the side. I'm still going to time block and color code like this, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently this week, and we'll see how it goes. So my daughter is going to be on the bus by 7. That means everybody's going to be up by 7. So like from 7, my older two should be doing schoolwork. I'm gonna put until 3. You'll see why in a minute. We'll do that again on Tuesday. So the reason I did it this way was so that I can write down what they need and write down what I need to do. I don't know that I'm going to like this. I really don't. We'll see how it goes. I may hate this. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So we're gonna go back to that for those. Okay, so I know when she gets home, the other two are going to be done, but she is going to have homework. And I know she's going to have homework because I already have the sheet for it. Because we have the clinic and the therapy appointments, we have to be out of here early. People are gonna be sleeping in and nobody's gonna be up and doing schoolwork before we leave on Wednesday. When we get back, they'll probably be doing some of it. I can't see it taking up this entire block though, to be totally realistic. But then they're gonna have to do some again. I am sure as I use this throughout the week, this might not hurt my brain so much, but right now, this is hurting my brain. I like that I have more room to write under each rather than just, this is what they should be doing, but I'm gonna write whatever it is over here. I like that part of it. It's hurting my brain at the moment. This is very ugly in my opinion. I don't know, maybe it works for some people. I can see where this is going to actually be helpful to me, these blocks, but this is very, oh my gosh, it's so ugly. All right, let's see what we got. Those are some, oh, those colors are gonna be so bad. Black would be better, just kind of tone it down a smidge. I don't know, guys, tell me, do you guys like it set up better this way? There's already a plethora of colors on here as it is. Let's just start slamming more colors on here. All right, I think I'm gonna go with this one because it's black. It'll kind of take away, but then the foil can match the foil, and we're going to do it that way. Just noticed I didn't fill any of this in. Now, because this is payday, I usually do a really big shop for the month, and that will include Target, Aldi's, and Wegmans. We have a Sam's Club near us. We do not have a Costco or a BJ's or anything like that. I stopped paying for Sam's Club years ago, and I just use Wegmans instead. It's a pretty big grocery store. It's actually closer to me than Sam's Club. It's near my allergists. Whenever I'm at the allergist, I can swing by and grab stuff. There are a few things there that we can't get anywhere else, like my daughter's apple juice, pierogies, the gigantic bag of pierogies that the kids seem to use all the time. But I try to stop at Wegmans once a month, because it can get very expensive. I still think this is very ugly. I really do. I have the school checks for each of them just to make sure that I go over their Google Classroom daily reminders. Try to say that a few times fast. I also would like to sew 5 more masks per kid. We have enough in rotation for maybe a week, but that's about it, a week. I know with them going back full time, masks are going to be lost. It's inevitable. My oldest is actually the worst at this compared to my younger two. For down here so far for the home category, I need to meal plan. I need to make a Wegmans list for our monthly thing. My kids, my older two, have a pro con that they're supposed to be doing for me. It's due right before therapy, so I'm making it due the 13th. Content for me, I would like to work through this one course, get this opt-in set up. I have to do our 10-15 budget with me, 10-19 plan with me, and then I need to set up our sinking funds for next year. We are paid once a month on or around the 15th of each month. When the 15th falls on a weekend, we get paid the Friday prior. So that means our January 2021 budget setup, I should really have our 2021 sinking funds in place by December 15th, because that's when we'll start pulling money from our paychecks for our 2021 sinking funds. So I need to go through and reevaluate our 2020 sinking funds and go from there. So yeah, we'll see what out of this gets done, and if I actually like this, or if I'm going to go back to something similar, or if I'm gonna stick with it. I don't know. We'll see how this works for me for this week. So that's it for this plan with me. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you wanna see more of these videos, please click that subscribe button. I post budget with me's and plan with me's and budget reviews, because it's always good to review your budget. You need to know how you did to know how to change it. So yeah, until next time, please stay safe. I'm thinking of you all. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.